So first off, what I'm going to tell you about is the gradations of semi-conscious trance state. All right. In the Open Heart School, which is my channeling school, Michael's and Matthew's channeling school, what happens is we teach people how to channel in the mid-range of the semi-conscious trance state. So people do not leave their bodies when they channel. They stay in their bodies, conscious of what happens. So they're there with the spirit guide, or with their higher self and soul, and hearing it, hearing what's coming forward, the guidance, receiving it as an observer in the background. So we say to people, you know, as you channel, you're sort of in the back seat, and then your guide's in the front seat, and you're not a backseat driver, you know? The art of channeling, I feel everyone, I'll get back to the gradations of semi-conscious state in just a second, but I'm a firm believer that everyone can channel. And people, when they first come to me for the initial workshop, they open to channel, which means they start to have a relationship with a guide, their higher self, and soul. That's opening to channel. The real art of channeling, and that's why my book is called The Heart of the Art. The art is being clear as a channel, and that's a big deal. You know, the guides have said to me, well, you know, if we say the sky is blue, and the channel says the grass is green, what good is it to us? You know, it's like having an interpreter not interpreting what you actually said. So the guides are very, very interested in all of us being as clear as we can so that we are a clear vehicle for what they have to say. Okay, so the gradations of semi-conscious channeling. There's the beginning where you're starting to connect to your source of guidance, which could be a spirit guide, higher self, soul, divine, angel, whatever. So you're just starting to connect. And here you're not feeling much different than you did when you were not connecting. You know, you feel your body, you hear things in the room, the ambient sounds like normal, stuff like that. So then you start to go deeper into the trance state. Now, when I say deeper, if you could imagine, you have your energy field, which is your aura, and as you channel, your energy field expands, and your 6th and 7th chakras get bigger too, typically. So your energy field expands, and as you expand, that's what I'm calling you go deeper into the trance state. So you expand, and as you get sort of mid-range in the semi-conscious state, what happens is you start to feel less like you can move your body, you feel kind of really good, and feel, you know, kind of a little spacey, and sounds are maybe not as clear to you in the room as they were. Maybe something, you know, an ambulance goes by or something, or, and you don't hear it, or your toe that was hurting, you don't really feel as much. And then at the very bottom of the semi-conscious grade, there's where you're just about ready to fall asleep. And in that state, people get kind of catatonic, meaning, you know, they are sitting there channeling or laying there channeling, and their connection with their source of guidance has expanded them so much that they don't hear much of the sounds in the room. They feel pretty distant from what's going on. They haven't left their body yet, and they don't feel like they can move their body. You know, it just feels so heavy, just can't move it. Now, what has led me on this path, okay, what Michael's talking to me right now, he says, we have about 3 more minutes, He's the boss, you know. I always say, you know, you've got to respect the guides. You have to be polite with them. It's so important because they give so much to us here. Michael has just been an incredible influence on me and many, many people. He's worked with a lot of people on the earth. The reason why I teach very specifically when I teach channeling, because I feel like channeling is one of those things, you know, like you just can't kind of grab it. You know, like you can grab a chair, you can grab, you know, an object, but with channeling, it's not that way. It's energy. Yeah, it's energy. So what I try and do with my students is I try to confirm to the best of my ability. I'm not 100% perfect or accurate. Nobody is, because they're human beings. But I try my best to tell them what is going on when it happens. And I thought, hey, you know, that might be a good thing, too, to do with the demonstration, so that you have some sense of how a channel actually makes a connection with a spirit guide, kind of step by step behind the scenes. So that's what we'll do. And when I teach, you know, like people go into their higher self, and I'll do my best to say, oh, you just moved into your higher self. So they can correlate what they were experiencing through their psychic abilities. Michael's giving me the countdown. Between their psychic abilities and what's actually going on. And I found that that's very impactful for people because it gets them into it more to where they can feel it a little bit more. They can put two and two together. Oh, when I see the color purple, I'm in my higher self. You know, when I see it on my mind screen. Or when I, you know, when I go to my soul, I feel like I could just fly. You know, I feel much lighter and bigger. And each time they go to those energies, they repeat those same things. And it makes them more tangible